This country is riven by civil war. The Emperor has fallen, and the ruby throne sits empty. Now is the time to strike.
I am no stranger to the whole MMO scene. I've been around the block a couple times in my day. I've dabbled with some, and I've had serious long-term experience with others. And for the most part, I had fun. Until my class gets nerfed. Or I get keylogged and all my gear stolen. It's been about 2 years since my last MMO, and I thought I would never go back. Until that itch came back once I started to read about Elder Scrolls Online. Elder Scrolls Online is an MMO for the PC, OS X, Xbox One, and PS4, which will be released in April for the computers and June for the consoles. If you're considering this game, you really only need to ask yourself 2 questions. Do you like MMOs? Do you like the Elder Scroll games? If you said yes to either of those, then this game might be worth your time. The game takes place in the familiar land of Tamriel, but at a time we've never played before. It takes place about 1,000 years before Skyrim. While we have heard about this time in other games, it's still pretty unknown, so there's plenty of wiggle room for the developers to get creative. The main antagonist of this game will be the Daedric prince Molag Bal, who is scheming up a way to combine his realm of Cold Harbor with Tamriel. While this is happening, 3 factions are vying to take over Cyrodiil and the Ruby Throne. You play as a member of one of these factions while you're trying to stop Molag Bal. There are 3 unique races to each faction. The Bretons, the Redguard, and the Orcs make up the Daggerfall Covenant. The Ebonheart Pack consists of Dark Elves, the Nords, and Argonians. And finally, the Aldmeri Dominion was formed by the High Elves, Wood Elves, and the Khajiit. There are no class restrictions to the races, which allows you to play exactly what you want. And trust me, the game really sells that point. From tattoos to belly size, you can customize your character to a T. This is expected for the Elder Scrolls games, and it will be very interesting to see everyone's character. There are only 4 classes to pick from: the Dragon Knight, Sorcerer, Nightblade, and Templar. But the classes are treated more like a foundation to your character, not a definitive playstyle. You can still swing around a giant sword in robes if you want to, and no one will say anything. Well, your raid leader might say something. It has fast-paced combat with both first and third-person perspectives that we've all come to expect from the series. It's nice that they didn't sideline crafting and exploration. They are still crucial to the Elder Scrolls experience. I'm probably most excited for the Mega Server. This will create a feeling of a populated world no matter where you are, so you'll always find someone to help you. Or there will always be people to gank you and take your stuff. I mean, it comes with the territory. Monthly fees kinda leaves a bad taste in my mouth, especially now where free-to-play games are very desirable, but I really don't think it will be a problem for Elder Scrolls Online. You expect a certain level of quality and polish with monthly fees, and of course, you get what you pay for it. And it seems that you'll be getting a lot. They promise new DLC-like content will be coming out on a frequent basis. Every couple of weeks, I believe. So even when you cap at level 50, there will always be something new for you to do. It's too early for me to say that this will be an amazing game, because I said that about Age of Conan and Warhammer and Old Republic. But the game looks impressive so far. It has a very unique feel for both MMOs and Elder Scrolls games. But what do you think of the game? What are you excited for? What are you going to play? I'm probably going to play an Argonian sorcerer with blue hair. Let me know in the comments below. And head over to usgamer.net for all your gaming needs.